If you just have lessons with the driving instructor, no problem, you will learn and you will pass, but it will take you will need more lessons with the driving instructor, because you're not getting any lessons outside with the driving instructor. You're not having any other lesson. If you have it with your friends or family, this will help you to get the experience of learning driving on the road, driving independently without any help from driving instructor. Obviously, you're going to have your friends or your family telling you or helping you a little bit, but it doesn't mean that they are your driving instructor. Mentally, you will know that. It will give you the confidence. It will inspire you, knowing I could drive without my driving instructor, without the dual control on my car. So if you can, it will hugely help you if you could have some lessons on the side with your family members, with your friends. Just make sure the car is insured. And as you know, we work with a company, Shorty, who does short-term insurance. So if you want to have lessons with your family or your friend, you could get your car insured maybe for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours or for a week, up to 28 days. So Shorty is a short-term insurance, and whenever you need maybe an hour or 2 hours to get your car insured, you could use them. I will leave a link on the description. If you need to insure your car for a few hours or few days, you could use them. So if you can have lesson with your family members or friends, it will help you to get that experience on the road driving. Now, as you are learning and you are reaching near to the end, you are reaching to go to your driving test, mentally make sure you prepare yourself driving independently. Prepare yourself, the person who's helping me, my driving instructor, I'm trying to cut them off and I'm doing things by myself. Make sure mentally you prepare yourself. Become an independent driver. Become a person who's driving without any help from anyone. It's all about mental prepared. Preparation mentally will help you more to become independent. Okay? So as you reach and your test is coming up, or you are in the level of nearly ready for your driving test, make sure, prepare your mind that you are driving independently. Try to do things by yourself. Try to ask the question on your driving, answering it by yourself. So if there's a problem, ask the question to your mind and see if you got the answer. If you haven't, ask your driving instructor. So before you ask, always ask yourself. Many times when we are learning something new, when it comes to driving as well, is that there is a problem and we're not asking. Trust me, many times you got the answer, you're just not asking to your mind. Ask yourself if there's a problem there. So you're driving along and there's no space for two cars. Maybe there's parked cars on both sides. Ask the question, can I go? You'll know, you'll have the answer. Oh yes, I can, the space is there, or I can't, or I am not sure. You'll know. But because you're not asking, you're not getting the answer. So the best way to become an independent driver is to ask yourself in every situation. You will have the answers, and then start driving and become independent. So it is very important for you to become mentally prepared to become an independent driver. Okay? Because the whole purpose of your learning is to become independent, isn't it? That's the purpose, right? It's not just passing the driving test. It's all about becoming independent, becoming myself. I am driving without any help from anyone. That is the aim, isn't it? That is what you're trying to achieve. If you could do that, you'll pass your test flying colors. So mentally, make sure you prepare yourself to become independent. Ask the question to yourself and answer it by yourself. When you are wrong, your instructor will help you. And if you don't have the answer, ask the driving instructor. But become independent, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, regards to becoming independent, before the driving test, make sure you have at least one, if not few, mock tests. I highly recommend for you to take mock test before your driving test. Why? Because that will give you a picture in your mind how the test is like, how to drive by yourself without any help. So have at least one mock test, if not few, before your driving test. This will help you to know how independently you are driving without any help from anyone. So I highly recommend for you to do at least one mock test, if not few, before your driving test. So now is the day of your driving test. Hopefully by now you've reached to do your driving test, and maybe you are nervous, you think you're not ready, I'm never going to do this, or I can't do this anymore. You're going to have a lot of questions in your mind, but that's fine. Okay, as long as you are ready, as long as you know what you're doing, as long as you know how to drive the car, control the car by yourself, you are fully ready. If your instructor said to you, you're ready, then you're ready, okay? You need to start to believe you can, okay? If your instructor is allowing you to go to the driving test with their car, then you know you are ready. They're never going to risk giving their key of their car for you to drive by yourself in the driving test. They're not going to risk that, okay? So if they allow you to do that, you should have the confidence knowing I can drive the car by myself. So on the day of a driving test, what's it going to be like? Your instructor is going to come, pick you up maybe an hour before your driving test, okay? Make sure you are ready for the test. So wake up early, go for a walk, have a shower, have a breakfast. It will give you the energy, okay? And then don't think too much about the driving test. By now, you should already know everything, okay? Instructor comes, go for an hour. If no, hour and a half is good, because then you are more relaxed doing everything. But most people do 1 hour. I recommend for you to do maybe hour and a half before your driving test, so you're not rushing to do everything. And I would drive on a busy road, quiet road. I would do all the parkings, do all the maneuvers, do few things that I feel doubt on, that I feel I need to work on. Maybe roundabouts, maybe parking, maybe a maneuver, maybe bay parking, parallel parking. Something that I feel I need to work on a little bit more, I would do that before the test. Go through the questions and the answers. Show me, tell me questions. Make sure you get to know your car. Make sure you know how to open the bonnet, so you are fully ready for the test. So before you go in, just relax. Make sure that mentally you are ready, and that's it. There's nothing you can do. You could only do what you know. So go to the test and do what you know. You go to the test center, you wait, examiner comes out, calls your name, you go and you say, that's me. You sign the declaration for insurance purpose. Examiner asks you, go and show me your car. You say, this is my car. You go into your car, and then examiner will ask maybe one question before the test, and then the test will start, and you'll drive for at least 38 to 40 minutes. That's all. When you're doing the test, there are many things you're going to do you're not going to be happy with. That's fine. Don't give up, because then you'll realize you gave up and you didn't fail for that. You fell for something after. So if I were you, whatever happens in the test, keep going, do your best, and at the end, the examiner will tell you whether you passed or you failed. It is not your job to judge whether you pass or you fail halfway the test. Whatever you do, you keep on going, giving your 100%. At the end, whatever happens, you accept. If you pass, congratulations. If you fail, no problem. What you do is book another one and you go back. That's all you could do, and that's what you are going to do. You fail, it doesn't mean you can't drive. It just means something happened on the day, you made a mistake and you failed. And it could happen. If you do fail, does that mean you're going to waste all the journey you came to the test for? Don't forget why you started in the first place. What is this license going to give you? The driving is going to give you. You failed? Okay, no problem. I'm going to book another one, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to give my 100% again, and I'm going to pass, hopefully. Because that's all you could do. That's the best you could do. So to conclude, make sure in the beginning you know why you started. Make sure you have the answer to why you are starting to learn to drive. Make sure you know that. Make sure you are prepared mentally why you started to learn to drive. Okay? Secondly, go through the process like I said, and then at the end you will pass. And I truly wish you all the best. I truly wish you all the best. And I hope this learning becomes easy for you, and I hope you pass your driving test and go and do well in life, whatever you do. I hope this helped. If you like the video, please do give a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.